Cleveland Browns have a brand new head coach and former Baltimore Raven offensive coordinator Todd Monken, and I believe there is a possibility they brought him in here to help develop Shedeur Sanders. I heard, now obviously this could be false and fake news, but they were asking coaching, candidates, how would you develop a guy like Shedeur Sanders? I think it was a priority for the owner to get Shedeur Sanders' potential starting job from here on out, right? And I think Todd Monken is a guy that can really help Shedeur Sanders not only develop, but give him and put him in a situation to succeed. So I wanted to compare some of the play calls they ran in Baltimore and show you how it can affect and make Shedeur a better player. Now, I think the one play that impresses me a ton is right here versus the Raiders. They're going to send a 7-man pressure, okay? They're sending everybody. The Browns are in a 5-man protection with chip and releases off the top and bottom side, which means you got 5 versus 7. You got to get the ball out quickly. And because we're not in a 7-man protection, you could be screwed. So as the ball is snapped, you're going to see chip and release. You're going to see actually no chip and release off the bottom side. So scratch it. You're in a 5-man protection with 1 chip and release off the top side. You get instant pressure basically with 2 guys right away. He rolls out, but we understand that we got one-on-one coverage all day long, and Isaiah Bond is going to be running this corner route here, and he's got what? Speed. We know he is probably the guy we want to throw the ball to, and look at him get outside the pocket, not even being able to set his feet, throws an absolute laser, drops it in a bucket for Isaiah Bond. I'm not kidding when I say Shedeur Sanders has potential to be a good starting quarterback here in the NFL with the right coaching staff around him. Is Todd Monken the answer? I think he could be. Now, we have to understand that Lamar Jackson and Shedeur Sanders have 2 completely different skill sets, but Todd Monken did a really good job for the most part getting your 6- and 7-man protections. We know the Cleveland Browns offensive line, at least when Shedeur was in the game, was absolutely abysmal. It was terrible. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, right? But Todd Monken is going to make sure that his quarterbacks are protected. How is he going to do that? He's going to slide his protection off to the right side, and we're going to utilize our tight end to the man side and our other tight end to the man side. So we come out 12 personnel, see if we can sell the run fake here, and then from there we're going to be running like this dig, and I believe you get like a post over here. Safety has to make a decision. Outside of that, you basically get a yes-no read, a one-on-one opportunity. So again, take a look. Offensive line slides right. You get tight end on the man side. Great job. Look at the protection here. Shedeur Sanders has not dealt with this. Now again, with the route concepts, you got that deep safety, and you got one-on-one. So whoever the safety follows, we're probably going to go the other one. He goes with the post route. You guys can't really see it. Boom, there you go. He goes with the post route. So Zay Flowers ends up breaking open, and Lamar leads him perfectly. I mean, probably could have led him better if I'm being honest, to the sideline. But these are throws Shedeur Sanders can make. So the first thing I noticed in my head, the quarterback here in Cleveland is going to be protected. He's going to be protected. That is a huge sign. Now, Ravens offensive line coach wasn't great. I don't know did they bring him over to Cleveland as well? Let me know. Now, the concepts are really good as well if you have a quarterback that can manipulate defenses. And right here, you're going to see basically like this out route over here. And then we're going to see another deeper out and then up the left sideline. Now, the point of emphasis in a zone is being able to manipulate this high safety because he's going to be dropping back. If we can get him to just stay over the middle of the field, this is going to be huge for this route. Now, how do we keep him there? Our quarterback has to be able to manipulate. How do you manipulate? As you drop back, look at Lamar Jackson's eyes. You see how he doesn't immediately look off to the left side of the field? He stares down the middle of the field, which keeps this guy kind of in line, which opens up the sideline here for Zay Flowers. Now, we already have great ability because you see how this guy's playing shallow. He knows Mark Andrews is in front of him, so he's kind of not overcommitting. And then, boom, he turns, he fires, and look at the ball placement here. Great job from Lamar Jackson. And again, I believe Shedeur Sanders can make these throws, but it's going to be vital, crucial, that the Browns go out in the offseason and get offensive line and please get some wide receivers, man. I like Isaiah Bond, but other than that, they need some weapons. Again, I could sit here all day and talk about how bad this offensive line is. I mean, the left tackle, I feel like he got beat every single play this year. Actually, really quickly, before we get any further, do me a big favor, hit the like button if you guys think Shedeur Sanders will win the starting job. I heard it's between him and potentially Deshaun Watson. So let me know if what you guys think about that. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free, doesn't cost anything. And like I said, we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of the offseason. Whoever the Browns sign in free agency, whoever they draft, right, we're going to be covering it. So hopefully they do some things to really uplift this offense, man, because they need it. Now, this is another really solid play. Left tackle gets beat, but it's going to be one of those similar concepts where we're running this out and up down the left sideline with Harold Fannin. He is the Zay Flowers of this offense, this elusive guy who can make guys miss in space, very good after the catch. And again, we're going to go out. Once we get 57 to make his decision, we also have a clear out to the bottom side. Let me actually move my screen for you guys. So, boom. Again, they get pressure off this side. This guy's clearing out that DB here. And then, boom. This ends up being wide open. Great clear out here. This guy's down low, kind of making this guy stay patient. And then step up in the pocket. Pressure still there. A little bit underthrown, but he doesn't want to lead him into this deep side safety. He doesn't want to risk throwing an interception. And Harold Fannin gets into the end zone anyway for a touchdown. So again, very similar concept here. And I think the Browns do not have the personnel to run it effectively like the Ravens did. But Harold Fannin is really damn good. So get Isaiah Bond out there. Maybe go draft the receiver. Get some offensive linemen. I think Shedeur could be really damn good. If you guys want a chance to over 1,000 extra money, you have to check out Sleeper today. And I'm going to give you my picks for tonight's game. Before we do so, take a look at this right here. You're going to see a 100% match deposit up to $100 if you use code DUBS. Which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use right away. This is what I'm putting in for tonight. Make sure you use my promo code. Link will be in the description. But I'm doing Stafford higher than 200 passing yards, Devontae 1 touchdown, JSN 1 touchdown, and Kyron Williams 40 plus rushing yards. Let me know what you guys think. Again, promo code will be in the link in the description. Sign up, use my code, get that match deposit. But let's keep going. I also love the quick decision out of this play right here. We're going to see like this crosser over the middle. We're going to get like this in route here, and then we're going to get this in breaking slant behind the second level of the defense here by Jerry Jeudy. Essentially, as we drop back, love the manipulation, staring down that deep safety. But as he starts to scan to point A, he sees basically 1-2 guys start to stop in their tracks to follow this. And then obviously over the middle here, this guy bites down. This guy's stagnant, which means this is the window to throw this ball, man. And he throws it with anticipation, which I love about Shedeur Sanders. Leads him up the field as well. Look at Jerry Jeudy. Turns up the field with the ball. That is a perfect throw, right? And then he's gone. Houses it. So, listen, I am confident that Shedeur Sanders can become a really good player with the right coaching staff, but more importantly, with the right players around him, or maybe vice versa. More importantly, with the right coaching staff. Is Todd Monken the guy? I think he can. Monken loves to utilize runners at the quarterback position. Shedeur is not a runner. He's always going to look to throw the ball first. But Shedeur Sanders also isn't a statue. He can run the football. So, I like Todd Monken's ability here with Shedeur Sanders. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.